imagine this. God gives man a breath. And with that same breath, that man can say some very vulgar things about Jesus Christ, and God gives him another breath. Isn't that something about God? Now, and he'll keep giving another breath until he takes his last breath and hopes that that man might see God. That's something about this. God is, he's so compassionate. There's so much that he does for mankind. And sometimes we don't even recognize it. The first 10, 20, 30 years you lived, you just basically lived not really concerned about God or not really concerned about Jesus Christ. And he gave you breath, every one of them. What I'll tell you last week, it's 16 breaths a minute, something like 8 million breaths, 8,400,000 breaths a year. He gave those to you. And some of us get 50, 60, 70 years of that. Look at Psalms 135. When we read this passages right here, try to see where's God in it. And how does God feel about this? And what's God's heart experiencing? And you got to look for those things. It says this, the idols of the heathen, there it is right there. You'll see this thing is a sticking point for the Lord, for these Israelites to take up the idols of the heathen and start giving credit to these dumb idols. That thing upsets the Lord. That thing is just a outright mockery of God. You'll see, let's let him talk to him. Look at this. The idols of the heathen are silver and gold and work of men's hands. And we can say, well, we don't have idols no more. We don't have statues that we worship and all that. But the Bible says that covetousness, want something you don't have, that's idolatry. So I'm guarantee you, we've got plenty of that. But anyway, it's just a different format. They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. You see that thing God's saying, these dumb idols you're making, they can't hear, they can't speak, they can't move. They don't have any hands they can move around. They can't do nothing for you. But you would rather worship that than worship me, which is the true God. Verse 17. They have ears, but they hear not. Neither is there any breath in their mouths. No breath. See, that's the distinct difference in between God and all the things God creates and everything else. They don't have any breath. And he's telling them that. And that they make, look at verse 18. They that make them are like unto them. So is every one that trusteth in them.